Hey guys, do you happen to own a Cricut Explorer 2?
You keep pausing.
Well, hello there. Quick question. Do you happen to own a Cricut Explorer 2? And if so, are you
Damn, that was good.
I know. Hey there. Quick question. Do you happen to own a Cricut Explorer 2? And if so, are you thinking about using it to cut vinyl? If that's the case, this is the video for you. I personally use my Cricut Explorer 2 to make designs like this. This is one of the logos for my brand, Sleepers Anonymous. If you like what you see here and want to check out more things that we have in store, click the link down below. I use the vinyl to make hats, masks, anything. Basically anything you can think of you can use. You can even use it to make cups. I just haven't tried that yet, but there is a special cup attachment that I'm very excited about trying. In this video, I will go over the basics of how to cut your first piece of vinyl. So, stay tuned. I said a lot. This video is long overdue. It's been highly requested by several people that also want to get a Cricut Explorer 2 and learn how to cut vinyl. So in this video, I will show you just that, how to cut your first piece of vinyl. Stay tuned. So this is the home screen for your new project, and real quick I just want to show the different templates. Templates are pretty cool because it'll give you an outline or a guideline in order to see what it's going to look like when you actually cut your vinyl for that specific item. As you see here, there's many different templates that they have on the Cricut, which is pretty cool. For the purpose of this video, I think I'm going to choose a soap dispenser. So now we have our soap dispenser. So you go to the text bubble, size it and center it. And that's how it looks. So many different fonts. So we finally found I finally settled on a font, Forte. And instead of just having soap, I'm going to put soap goes here. I could have done this all in one text bubble, but I'm just going to do it in 3. Now I have everything centered. I like how it looks, and I want it to cut out just like that. Highlight everything and go down to the bottom right and click weld. And once you click the weld button, it will show up like this. Always make sure you mirror your design and you're ready to cut. Once you have it the way you want to on the mat and you have mirror highlighted, all you have to do is press continue. And these are all different tools to help you with your vinyl cutting. This is a pen that comes, this and your weeding tool are the only two things that actually come with your Cricut. And that's not the exact weeding tool that came with it. Mine is over there in the corner, but this is part of a set that I bought later on. This tool right here, well, these two actually, the weeding tool and this tool, but this tool right here is a lifesaver, especially if you're a perfectionist, because this will get all of the air bubbles out of your vinyl when you're putting it on your mat. I highly recommend that you get this. This doesn't come with the Cricut, but it comes in a pack. In my pack, I got this weeding tool, this tool, a scraper to help you get things off of the mat if they're too stuck. I actually don't know what this is. Well, tweezers, but I haven't had to use this for anything. And the Cricut scissors. I will put a link for this pack below. This all came in one pack. Up here, and then you have measurements going down the side as well. And these measurements will match up to the mat that shows up on your screen. I have my roll of Sizer Easy Weed vinyl. Like I said earlier, I love it. Well, I think I said that earlier. I love this vinyl because it's so easy to weed the excess vinyl away from what you want to actually put on your garment or whatever you're customizing. I love it. Look on my computer screen and I see my design is a 3x3. 3x3. So I go over here and I measure from over here. This is 3, and then it will stop right about there. I always give a little excess, just to have a little room for error, you know. You take the plastic sheet off. It's all nice and clean. And you get your vinyl and line it up as best as you can with the shiny side down. And I always bring my design on the actual Cricut app down a little bit, just because I never line it up perfectly in these corners. You can see it's a little bit off over here. It's going to show that I actually have the Air 2 hooked up to the USB. Always make sure the mirror is on. I always double check because there have been times where I printed a whole bunch of stuff and the mirror wasn't on and I had to just throw everything away. And I was very upset. So on this screen, you'll start seeing this indicator light blinking, and that's telling you to load your mat. So now I have my mat and I feed it into these guides. If you look on either side right here, you see these little white guides, and that shows you where to insert your mat. Inserts it up against these rollers. I like to hold it while I press the continue button, but you don't have to. Sometimes my Cricut won't catch, so I just like to make sure I hold it so it will catch. So once you go over here and press this blinking light, it'll feed it in there. Once it's fed in there, you press this other blinking light and it's going to start cutting. This is how you use your scraping tool. When you have mats that are brand new, they're very sticky and very strong. So to prevent what happened on that first cut, I'm just going to use this. So I won't waste any more vinyl. And here's our design in that pretty rose gold. You always want to keep your mats fresh. So I'm going to go ahead, since I'm only making one cut just for this video, I'm going to go ahead and put my plastic back on. It's hard to be perfect and put it back on totally right, but put it back on as best as you can, because you want your mats to stay fresh. You don't want to keep buying mats over and over. Alright. Put my scissors back up. Stay safe. Always, like I said, these scissors are very sharp, so always make sure when you're not using them, put that guard back on it. You don't want any mistakes. If you're clumsy like me, that's the best thing you can do. Once I finish, you go over here on the computer and press finish. Good. So since this is my only cut, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down and close it up. Now that I have my design, I grab my weeding tool and start at one edge. Pick at it and pull it up. So you see it starts to separate. You see it starts to separate. So you pull it, and the easy weed, it just pulls like butter. And try not to bend it up like it just bent up for me, because that will cause your design to be bent as well. I've learned that. And you see you still have little pieces that you have to weed away in the A, P, G, E, and R. So you take your weeding tool, put in that little spot that you want to take away, and it comes right off. Go on your P. Just pull it. Be careful not to hit the actual letter that you need. And now you've cut your first piece of vinyl using your Cricut Explorer Air 2. This design is actually what will go in the soap dispenser. So now you have to stay tuned for part 2. Oh wheel, ice, ice, ice. So this is just to show you how it's going to look on the actual soap dispenser. I think it's going to look good with that rose gold on rose gold. Click the link for the part 2 video. I will have it linked right here, either on the screen or down below. I don't know, depending on how fancy we want to get in the editing. But please stay tuned for part 2. Like I said, when we actually put this on the soap dispenser, not just like placing it on there, but actually putting it on there. Again, I'm Ace, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please click the subscribe button as well, and stay tuned for more content as far as what you can do with your Cricut Explorer Air 2. We out. You got me thinking new thoughts or singing new songs. People always clown when you hit my phone, cause I light up. No one else, only you get that.